Hello friends, Pragmatic Techsoft presents you small demo of Shipment Management, which is built on Odoo ERP systems and integrated with FedEx UPS and USPS. Let me go through a quick overview. Pragmatic Techsoft has come up with Odoo Shipping Management, which integrates Odoo delivery orders with worldwide couriers like FedEx, UPS and USPS in order to generate rates for shipping and shipping labels. This model will also allow to configure company and customer account number country-wise, which means you will be able to generate labels directly from company, or if customer is willing to pay from his account and you do not have to charge him, then the customer account can be mapped, configured in the Odoo system. This is also a comprehensive web-based shipment integration model used for getting shipping charges detail from shipping agency based on service type, package detail, packaging type, etc. Some key features we like to present you. Integrated with FedEx, UPS and USPS for company and customer partners. Generating rate of shipping according to weight of delivery order, type of shipping service used and shipping agency selected for delivery order. Capable of managing the following scenario in implementing shipping charges: shipping fixed price, billing for shipping service, billing at actual, billing to customer account, no charges on shipping bill to customer, comparing shipping quotes rates received from different shipping companies, easy to select and generate labels based on quote rates comparison, handling charge management, which will allow you to configure different package wise handling charges. If you want to charge, you can mention in invoice. If not, then you can leave it. So price slabs of handling charges metrics are there. Manual updation option in invoice and auto JB. Auto generation of packaging lines based on inputs like number of package and max weight per package. Generates labels along with tracking number, barcode, data matrix code. Download and print shipping receipts, invoicing on actual rates and to customer and supplier for account receivable, accounts payable, and different reports are there. Shipping analysis report, list view, where you can group by and get the reports, and the shipping analysis report graphic view, where you can generate bar charts and pie charts, and many other options are there with the same reporting default reporting systems which we have used for shipping analysis report. These are the key features I have highlighted. So now we'll see how to configure different shipping service managements, USPS, FedEx and UPS. We'll go to USPS under configuration and we'll try to see what are the things is mandatory here. So you can see in this screen USPS name I have mentioned and the user ID for USPS and company. Here I'll just like to highlight, if this account is of company, then the settings are okay. If you want to add the same account for customer, then you need to choose customer account from here. When you will select this customer, then the same account will be referred while making shipping orders and delivery orders. Same way for FedEx also, you can mention all the credentials and IDs, and then under customer information you can mention customer name. So likewise, you can go and map your UPS account with customer. We can select the customer name and then save it. So in shipping service management, you will be able to set up for different accounts for company and customers. So in the place of customer, if you mention the customer name, then it will be for customer. If you are not mentioning anything in customer name, then it will be for company. So now we'll go to product and we'll try to set up our service handling charges. Here, if you see service handling charges, a product I have created, and if you see in the accounting, you can keep internal category. The product category you can define by yourself, because this one is handling charges, so you can define separate category, and based on the separate category you will be able to manage your accounting. If we click on the settings, what I have done is, if you can see income accounts and expenses account, I created one new ledger called service handling charges, and I have mentioned the ledger under income account, and same if you want to refer the same account for expenses you can mention. So normally these are the settings it is required. So now we'll go for the product pricing, and under product pricing we'll be able to fix the service charges slabs. If we'll go to sales and product master, price list, under price list handling charges, the different kind of parameters you can set. Here, handling charges version 1 I have mentioned, and then the different parameters. If we click on the handling service charges, the rules you can define here, like the example, there is one quantity, say one package, and you want to charge $5, and same way for 2, 10, 3, 15, and 4, 20, and so on. And a maximum limit, if you want to fix your amount, then rule you will be able to define from here. So I'll show you the different parameters for fixing service charges, handling charges. Okay, the maximum is 5. Beyond that, whatever amount will come, whatever service charges you want to fix, it will be applicable. Likewise, $25 is the last price for 5 quantity. If you want to have 6 as a 25, you no need to define furthermore. For even for 10 quantity, the fixed charges $25 will be charged. So now, after creating and setting this different service charges, you have to define the same thing under settings. Setting, configuration, warehouse. Under warehouse, if you see in the downside, there are 3 different parameters under shipping configuration. You can see one is for address validation. This address validation is important, and when you validate your address, through which shipping carrier you want to validate, settings are available for FedEx, UPS and USPS. Once you select, the default address validation will be applicable. So when you want to check the validity of particular customer, then when you will validate, it will go and check with UPS. If UPS will validate those addresses, then it will be applicable for the different delivery orders. The same way, configuring handling service charges. This one we have defined here. So you need to select which product is for handling service charges. So this will be a default service product, and it will be applicable for all. The same way, the price list which we have just configured. So it's the same price list you need to select here. Once you will select this price list, then while making delivery orders and further invoicing, the service charges will be added there with the number of package and the fixed flat rate. Now to the service to create a order. Before creating order, let's go and see a customer. So we are going to use Vishnu, this customer, for our order. So now these addresses are there. We'll validate this address during the sales delivery order. So under sales delivery order, let us create one single sales order, and then we can select these addresses, customer, and then you take a test product here. Let us directly, if you want this shipment to be charged to the customer, or say if customer is willing to pay for this particular shipping, then you want to use customer account, then you need to select ship using customer account number. If you tick here, it will follow in sales delivery order and as well as in invoices. So now we'll just confirm this one. After confirmation, we can go and view delivery order. In delivery order, under shipping information, if we'll go, this customer account is selected. You can't modify here because it's been selected under sales order. So in sales delivery order, it will not be, you will not be able to select. So now we'll go to create a packing list. I'll show you how we have minimized the user efforts just by putting number of package and maximum weight per package, say 2 pound. You will be able to add packing lines. So the total quantity, or say the weight, total weight is 10, and the same 10 package will be visible here. Now if you want to select all services, then you can select. Based on your selections, you will be able to generate packing codes. If we select all, it will fetch all the prices from shipping companies and show you here. And if you want to use a single, you can select here. Based on your shipping type selections, further you can also shipping service type and packaging types. Now we'll go and create codes. The account detail is required, so now we need to select account numbers here. Once you will select account number and click on generate shipping codes, it will go and check with the integrated API of different shipping company, and based on your rates, contract rate, those rates will be visible here. You can further compare those rates, and out of different shipping services you can select a particular shipping code where you want to generate further shipping labels. So based on our request, the different charges per package wise was fetched by this one, and you can see here. Now if you want to compare and data is used, you want to compare and then you want to decide, so this tool will be helpful to you. Compare rates. Now when you have clicked it, this will group by and show you the different rates you have received from different shipping companies and shipping service types. You can further decide, if you have decided lower rates, that means FedEx is the best for your service for this particular package. So now you can go further and generate shipping labels. For that you need to click on generate shipping labels. Here you can select FedEx, and further you can select service type as FedEx now. Now the only packing list which you will be able to see is of FedEx. Now you can click on generate labels. It will generate different labels. If you want to remove, here you can decide. Once you will generate the labels, you will not be able to cancel. Are you sure to generate a label? Okay. So this time it will directly fetch the rates and the request which you have done here, and it will fetch rates and shipping information from phone number is required, it's saying. So let me go back and see whether contact number is available or not. Contact number is mentioned. We'll try to generate again. Let me go back to customer again, modify customer and put the phone number here. We'll save this one. We'll again go back to shipping order and view delivery order. I read this one, shipping info. Under shipping info, the loaded codes are there. We have compared. Now we want to generate shipping labels. So let us select FedEx and then the FedEx ground service type. Now we'll generate. So press on generate labels. Are you sure want to generate labels? Yes. It will take some time to generate different shipping labels. Once you will generate the shipping labels, you will also be able to see these labels, and then further you can download and print. At the same time, you will also be able to create shipping invoices for your vendor. These shipping charges or packaging charges will directly be invoices to the supplier, which you'll be able to manage your payables. Yes, if you can see here, different labels have been generated here. Now we'll save this delivery order, and you can see the tracking, created tracking reference numbers. Here I was discussing about create supplier invoices. If you click here, it will directly create a supplier invoices. Now because we have used customer account number, you need not require to create service invoice specifically for this one, but because you want to add other charges, handling charges and all, you need to create a invoice along with this. So now we'll see the attachments of packing labels, and so let us see this packing list. You will be able to see and print this packing labels. And further, if you want to create shipping invoices for supplier, you can create the same. Then you can see the invoice has been created in draft mode, and if you click here, you can see this one. If you validate, it will go and affect FedEx partner account, supplier account. The same way you can create invoices for this. You need to select date and then create. So the default model, it will create invoice in draft mode, and if you can see here, as we have selected number of 5 packages, it will directly fetch the slabs which we have defined for service handling service charges, and based on the number of packages, those price will be applicable here. So you can see the price coming as a service handling charges. Now you can validate this invoice and go further for other accounting payments, and you can manage your accounts receivables. The same way, you will also be able to, whether the charges are applicable charges are fixed or not. So thank you for your time. Hope you have enjoyed.